I'm a tired man. But actually, for a pretty cool reason. We just got back from a long weekend spent together with people from my Discord. And it's the first time we've ever managed to do something like this. We've been trying to arrange it for a couple of years now. And, you know, the whole COVID thing happened. That put a spanner in the works. And before that, we were just maybe a bit disorganised and didn't get it done. But finally, after all this time, we've managed to get a meeting arranged of the Wholesome Degenerates. We managed to get about 16 or 17 of us together, all told, and the venue hosting us was my lovely sponsor, Lazy Dragon Gaming, who you see, you know, at the start of every single one of these videos. So this coming up is mostly a tribute to those people who made the trip, mostly a bit of fun, mostly something a little bit different, and it's just the story and a look at what we got up to over that weekend. So I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be something different. Woo! We are on the road. There is something strange afoot today. We are, look at the road sailing away ahead of us. We are on our way to the very first annual ShyCon being held in Blackpool at Lazy Dragon Gaming, the sponsor of the channel. And it's going to be a pretty eventful journey. We've got about 2 hours, roughly, about 2 hours ahead of us of driving, and then we arrive, and tomorrow myself and a bunch of patrons are going to be getting together and we're going to be playing some games. In the back you can see Pingu there. Say hi, Pingu. Hello. We're all going to be getting together, we're going to be playing some games, we're going to be having a good time, and you're going to be coming along with us for the ride. So sit back, enjoy, and the rest of this video is going to be highlights of this weekend as the Wholesome Degenerates get together in Blackpool, England. Bye! Halfway mark through the journey, and we're indulging in one of the greatest British traditions. We've stopped at motorway services for a Starbucks. So we're currently at Keele Services, halfway to the destination, and the next time you see us, we'll be in Blackpool. Remember that time I said the next time you see us, we'll be in Blackpool? It's really great living in the UK. We're like the world's capital for traffic, so yeah. The next time you see us, we'll hopefully have made it to Blackpool. So close! Traffic has been a nightmare, but we're so close! It's the final approach into Blackpool, and once again we are pulling up at a red light, because that's what happens when you travel in the UK. It's lots of stopping. We're quite late. We wanted to be here for 3, and it's 4:45. And we've still got to check in with Lazy Dragon, and we've got to get to our Airbnb, and we've got loads to do, but we're here. So there's some weird Blackpool statue thing, and I can't really show you the Blackpool Tower because we've kind of gone off at a weird angle to it, so unfortunately you don't get to see the Blackpool Tower now, but we are here, we're in Blackpool, and probably the next time you see this camera, we're going to be within our Airbnb with Mossy and Para, 2 more travellers from the group. Alright, we've just pulled in, and I said that, well, I didn't say this, but I was fully intending to cover some of the time in our little cool house that we've got, but we were just so tired yesterday from everyone getting in. So today is the day of ShyCon, and behind me is Lazy Dragon Gaming. We're here, and we're gonna start getting ourselves loaded in now. I've got cases and stuff to bring in the car, so once I've got this junk in, then we'll be ready to commence and let the games begin. I'll see you all inside, folks. Okay, so it's about 25 past 12. We are finally set up, ready to play our first game. I'm going to be challenging this handsome gentleman behind me. This is Ben. Ben, say hello while I focus the camera on you. And we're going to be playing some Code 1. We are playing 25 points of Ariadne versus O12. We've got a bit of a table set up. It's not, you know, it's a bit improvised. It's mostly box scenery, but it's going to be fun. So, army number 1, army number 2. We're ready to play some games. Didn't go great, had some problems. This smug man here beat me quite badly. It was fun, we had a good time, but I decided to cut my losses, and it's now, what are we at? Like, nearly 3 p.m, and it's time for some Magic the Gathering, so we're gonna relax from the miniatures games for a little while, play some Magic, and see if I can do a little bit better at this game, which I've not played for 2 years. It's been 2 years since I played a game of Magic. We'll see how I do. So Magic went well. We played 2 games, and the first one I lost, which is fine. I was just playing a pre-con deck, but then I managed to pile up my pre-con deck to a victory in the second game, which was pretty sweet. For anyone that plays Magic, it's the Blue-White Spirits deck from the recent Innistrad revisit. I'm so out of date on Magic stuff. I don't know Magic words anymore. But something that really cool that's happening that I've just caught is there's a game of BattleTech just getting ready to start. And this is my friend Leonie, and she's going to be one of the people playing BattleTech, and she's also part of my regular Dungeons and Dragons group. And the other person, if you are a YouTube mini painting channel watching type, you might recognize, and that's this chap just over here. Say hello, Mr. Rising Ape Miniatures.
Hello.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed to Rising Ape Miniatures on YouTube, have you got a link yet? Have you got a proper URL yet?
Yeah.
/C/Rising Ape Miniatures. There you go, youtube.com/C/Rising Ape Miniatures. If you are subbed to me, you should definitely be subbed to James, because he's a lovely man. And he's going to be taking Leonie through some first steps for playing classic BattleTech, which is going to be pretty fun. They've got some cool scenery. Check this out. So that's going to be pretty rad. I'm going to sit and spectate that for a little while, because I'm getting tired now after a full day of playing games. And yeah, we'll see if I can fit anything else in. But you will be coming with us for whatever else happens while we're here. So coming up next is the part where we kind of started to break off, do a few separate things, do a few things just of our own. Went for a family meal together, which was really nice. And the next day went out exploring Blackpool. So as I'm talking about this, hopefully I've been a smart YouTuber and started overlaying some pictures for you so that you can see these things that I'm mentioning. And we just decided, you know, after that day of games, and that was pretty intense, you know, most of us have not done that much socializing in a very long time. So we decided to kind of just start doing other, more chilled out, more fun stuff for the second day. I guess technically the third day for me, second day for some. Some people had to go home by this point, so there were a few less of us. But all in all, this was actually the day that I really appreciated the most. Being able to play games with people is lovely, but I also don't feel any less enjoyment from playing those games over Tabletop Simulator, for example. The games are still just as much fun. What's really fun is the socializing and being able to see people who you talk to every day online and who you connect with as friends, but don't get to spend time in the same physical space with. So being able to do these things like go to the beach, go for fish and chips, take people to their various train stations to get home, hanging out in cheap British seaside arcades and having beach donuts and, all of this silly stuff that is very typical of a a low budget British seaside holiday, which is something I did a lot growing up. It was just really wonderful to share it with so many people, and we had such a nice time together. And I hope everyone that attended had a really lovely time too. So yeah, that was the modest little affair that we got up to during the same time that Adepticon was going on. We want to keep doing this. We all sort of spoke about it when we got back, and then the Discord's been kind of buzzing. A lot of the folks in the Discord from America are now saying, they want to do something stateside, and maybe I need to try and sort of fly over and do that. And there's folk in mainland Europe now saying we should do something in mainland Europe, and it's really fun, the energy that it's created, just being able to spend that time together, being able to, really have those personal interactions. And it was a really nice reminder that that's kind of what wargaming is all about, right? It's not really about the wargaming, it's about the friends we make as a result, and the things that we do together and the friendships that we share, and that's pretty wonderful, and something really humbling for me. So folks, I guess if you want to join us in the Discord, I probably should tout it. It's through my Patreon, which is linked below in the description. It starts from £1 a month to get in, and that gets you Discord access. All tiers higher are, more just to support the channel, but if you just want to get into the Discord, and yeah, we're going to keep doing this, and I think, whether you're one of my patrons, whether you're in my Discord, whether you just watch my videos casually, it's important to remember, meet up with the people you play games with, because they are actually your friends beyond just those tabletop games, and that's pretty incredible when you think about how many friends we all just have. We're never as alone as we maybe feel, and the world can be a pretty heavy place sometimes, so it's quite nice to be reminded of that. So huge thanks from me, obviously, to everyone who came. We do also have a few spare goodie bags left over, which I'm going to be giving away to some random people that want them from my Discord. I don't think we actually showed the goodie bags in the video footage that I managed to capture, so I just wanted to mention it before we finished. We curated some little goodie bags. There's like a Searcast miniature in there, a little sort of budget dry brush kind of thing, a couple of stickers and postcards and stuff like that, and a little pin badge that Jenny and I made. So I 3D designed it, and we 3D printed it, and then we painted it with like a teal to pink iridescent paint, and then we sealed it with varnish, and we mounted it on a pin back, and there's like one of those for everyone. So we've got a few of those goodie bags left over, which we're going to give away in the Discord. A little bit more incentive for you to join, I guess, if that's what you want to do. But yeah, mostly the purpose of making this video was just to celebrate the friends that we make along the way, and how magical that is, and how grateful I am, and I'm sure how grateful everyone else is that was there, that we have a group of friends like that. It's pretty amazing, and they're such an accepting and open arms kind of bunch that it's really humbling for me to have been the guy that brought them all together. So thanks everyone that came, thanks everyone that indulged this little diversion from the usual videos that we make, and I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed my weekend. I'm very tired now, and I've got more filming to do today, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye folks.